Let's go ahead and let's see. We got the no surprises here at all to see the Hoopas on both sides. We can see Busting going to be going with the Blissey as opposed to Snorlax rocking that Slowbro. Interesting to see the difference in the tank approach.
Yeah, speaking of Hoopa, Craxus, I see you with the float stone. I know what's going on there. I'm excited and I'm
a
scared for the other team.
a strategy recently made popular by Feppy, one of the, if not the best Hoopa player on the planet right now being emulated in our 5v5 customs. I love to see it. I love to see people that are saying, I'm going to try real hard and I'm going to make something happen here. Craxus is a well-known Hoopa player himself, a main, some would say. I think this can
Oh
be
yeah.
really exciting. It's going to mean he has to play a little bit differently than he's used to. But I can definitely see Caraxis picking that up and making it happen, along with one of his fellow Wasted Potential members, Real Jess One, playing her main role, Delphox ADC.
Yeah, Delphox is a fun character I've been playing a little bit more recently, and it just really is nice for all that CC and damage, especially in the bot lane.
Absolutely. And those fire spins, once she gets online, gets that evolution, oh my goodness, they can cause chaos, absolute chaos for any enemy trying to make a space into an objective, or even just quite frankly trying to move in for a kill. And as you can see down here on the bot lane, orange team pushing pretty hard, but the purple team pushing back, and now Triage Can, aka Snorlax OP, taking a lot of damage on that Slowpoke, but not having any real concerns whatsoever as both junglers get ready to approach into the top lane.
Yeah, it looks like Chunks was actually stacking on that Serena in the bot lane and was able to get one off, so we'll see how it plays out further in the early game, but even getting one in the beginning and the tri lane's pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Not an easy lane to stack in. Again, there's just so many Mons there to interrupt, get in your way. But again, getting one early on may be a difference maker later on. Kindred going ahead, getting that big pullback on the bees, getting some work done for sure. But Iron doing a great job on Lucario, knocking him back. And oh, look at that. There's the first kill. But Iron goes in, responds in spades, 1-for-1 trade. Now Security on that Greedent, trying to get the second kill. Isn't going to be able to do it. But at the end of the day, a 1-for-1 trade, both mid laners being taken out.
Yeah, both the top lane have the jungle buffs now, which is kind of funny to see, but
There's going to be a lot of slowing going on.
yeah, Greedent, really a menace. Oh my gosh, I can't stand him, but it's popular for a reason, and it's because it works.
Yeah, and you know, I don't mind seeing a Greedent in the top lane. It's just so frustrating when you see a Greedent come in and invading your mid lane because it's so difficult. Greedent has so much sustain, so much ability to just move around the map so fast that they can get in, get out. They're great at last hitting. It's a really difficult mon to counter if you let them start to run away with the match.
Yeah, and it looks like Iron and Maxu were actually able to take out the Greedent just as we were talking about how annoying they are. So they seem to have a plan, which I need to pay attention to.
They've got the strategy. Melly doing a really smart Hoopa portal to the top there, getting ready to do a little bit of defense there for the top lane. Does exactly that. Starts to kite the minions as well. And it looks like she's getting ready to go back down. And I'm actually impressed with that timer realization. But now, oh, look at that. Orange team doing a great push on the bottom right now. Max is going to try and come in and slow things down. But all he's doing is keeping a Slowbro at half health. He's got to hope to at least get that kill. And he does. Fantastic. Chunks goes in deep, though. And he gets out in the portal. Caraxis very, very good with those portals. Now Chunks is taken out. Maxu getting a clean 2. And he's going to have 9 for this first Dreadnought.
Yeah, it looks like both junglers were able to achieve 9, which is scary, but we're going to have a good fight here for this first Dreadnought.
And there's
Garchomp
both
Unite.
ults. Garchomp and the Greninja both using their unites. It is Kindred coming out a little bit ahead on this one. There's his 2, and he's chasing off that third. He wants to get that kill on Iron, but he's so low. He's got to get out of there. Or does he? Iron! Oh no! He goes to try and capitalize, and Kindred, on a sliver of health, manages to get that third kill, and now Mr. Nice Try can't do anything but try. And well, hey, it was pretty nice, just not good enough. Kindred absolutely unstoppable, despite having about 2 health there.
Yeah, he just was able to keep that sustain going, and I mean, knocking off, I think he had a tri-kill there and was able to cap afterwards and then get another kill before Serena was able to secure the Dread. It was a really beautiful fight.
absolutely unreal. And Kindred, again, on that Garchomp, is shockingly good. I know he always tells me, I don't bother stacking on Garchomp, there's no need, and you can see why. Look at that damage he just did to the Rotom. No one can even get close to him, and as he hits up these power spikes, he's a level 11 in a world of level 9s. He is absolutely shredding this poor purple team right now.
Yeah, I mean, you really just have to take advantage when Garchomp is still a Gibble and a Gabite, because they have just nothing they can do. But wow, once he gets those power spikes and is able to hit those high tier levels, it's hard to stop.
Oh,
they're
but
able to.
That is a bit of a mistake from Kindred, a rare mistake. He gets a little cocky, starts to overextend, taking out on that tier 2 node. He thought he had the time because the jump pad wasn't up yet. He thought he could push, but in the end, he feeds a lot of catch-up experience to the purple team, and that's the exact kill that they're looking for right now to keep themselves in this game.
That is the one caveat when you start to reach those high levels and get that far ahead of the other team. You really can't die.
Now you can see with the points, 185 to 67 for the orange team right now. They have pulled a little bit of ahead. Experience-wise, what's interesting, despite the level 12, the purple team actually has 2 level 11s right now. So what's going to be stronger, you think, Bridget? 2 11s or 1 12?
That is a good question. So far, we've seen Kindred's high level dominate the game, but I could definitely see this.
And Caraxes pulls off that Hoopa ult nice and early. Melly's going to respond. There it is. A very aggressive position for the portal, but she needs to do it because she needs those stuns right now. And as you can see, the kills, they are going in orange team's favor. Unbelievable. 2 down for the purple team, and there's number 3. Look at that, Kindred still just running amok, and he keeps doing that. You see, he gets behind them, gets towards, between the node and the Mon, and then goes ahead and dives them back towards his team. Really good play, but in the end is taken out. Buys his team plenty of time, though. They get the Dreadnought. Another secure on Dread for Orange.
Yeah, Orange having that node still up really gave them the benefit there in terms of positioning and getting to jump on that Dreadnought as soon as they saw it.
And let's take a moment to notice Chunks here, too. Chunks, don't think we don't see you. They're stomping away. 2 kills and looking for a third. Trying to take out a Blizzy. Not quite able to. Mr. Nice Try doing a great job using that health pool, using that soft-boiled move to keep themselves alive and well. Getting back to the node and forcing the orange team to back off again. Look at this, though.
Meanwhile, Kindred has been able to solo his second Rotom of the game.
Yeah, I tell you, Kindred right now, level 13. He is so strong on this field right now. Remote Stadium, you do not want to let Garchomp go wild, and this is one of those situations where we're really seeing why. You talk about how quickly Absol can blast down an objective. Let's not forget about Garchomp here.
Yeah, the Dragon moveset is really powerful, especially in terms of getting able to move the Rotom in certain positions, which is why we see Kindred kind of getting behind the enemy team and then pulling them off the node with the Dragon moveset. It's really great to see. And
look at all this damage. Greedent so low, but Security doing a fantastic job again, understanding his Mon, using that health pool appropriately, and then managing to get out still on 1 HP, a sliver of health. Kindred goes back in, and look at that. He's going deep. He wants Caraxes, but Caraxes baits him in. This may have been another death on Kindred's part. We'll have to wait and see. Melly tries to put the portal, but they're not able to use it. Kindred taken out. Melly is getting out on just 1 health. Unbelievable. There has been some aggressive gameplay here today, and yet we're not seeing near as many kills as what you'd expect because so many people are exploiting their range, their distance, and getting out on just the smallest amount of health.
Oh wow, and looks like the Zap fight is happening here now in the bot lane, actually, above this last Dreadnought as the Zapdos just now spawns.
And both teams losing Mons along the way. However, it is the blue team that's coming out a little bit ahead right now, although Maxu's just taken out. Maxu extends too far, and now he is giving his team a massive disadvantage going to this next fight. Still technically up in numbers, but not really, because now look at that. Blue team, aka purple team, losing their Lucario as well. They're going to go ahead. Caraxes popping that Hoopa ult. I don't know. He's trying to do something to stop Kindred here. They need to figure out a way to stop Kindred, but they just can't. And now it's only Greninja alive. He's got to try and get there. He's got to do some sort of last hit. Otherwise, Orange are about to run away with this, and it looks like too little. Too late. Maxu not able to get there, and when he does, it is over. See you later. They surrender. That's going to be a GG for Orange.
Yeah, good job on Snorlax, who was playing the Slowbro, who was able to zone out that Greninja to ensure that he couldn't sneak in there and steal that Zapdos. Good game.
Good game all around. You know, again, they just couldn't find the solution to Kindred. Really, for most of that match was the real truth. Garchomp just absolutely running amok, taking out objectives by himself, going in 3v1, pulling off wins. It was a little bit crazy, and you can see here when you look at the numbers, 11 and 11 for Kindred. Just actually insanity. And let's look at the damage. 90k damage dealt as well. Maxu doing a great job with 80k, but at the end of the day, when you look at those damage numbers, you can see why Orange Team came out ahead in some of those fights.
Yeah, I mean, Chunks was putting in work on that Serena as well. I don't want to discredit them at all because, yeah, Kindred was dominant, but the whole team really worked together and made it happen.
And absolutely what you're saying is right. Kindred, sure, he looks like the breakout star here when you were watching that, but it's because of the teamwork, because of having that Slowbro scalding people down, taking out the amount of damage they can provide. You have Melly with these portals resetting the team absolutely phenomenally over and over. Bring them out at 1 health, bring them back in to re-engage. Security causing chaos, absolutely running amok through the entire purple team and somehow escaping with their life over and over and over. Just absolutely great gameplay across the board.
Yeah, it was a fun one.